welcome to my channel. This week I'm going to be giving you messages from mid-September to October of 2025. Already the fall season, harvest season coming. I love this time of year. I hope you do too. So good morning. Come on in. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Come on in. If anybody out there doesn't know what their rising sign is or whatever their moon sign, all of it, hey Google, hey Alexa, what's my rising sign? And it'll pull up all kinds of things. It's free. You can pull it up. You can find out all kinds of information. And then if and when a certain video doesn't pertain to you, you can then watch those videos and get a bigger and broader picture of what's going on around you, right? That's why cross watchers are always welcome on my channel. But it does come with a, slight warning, I suppose, because if you are the cross watcher, we may be talking about you. So it depends on everything. Okay, so I already called in everybody's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, the ascended masters, the higher galactics that are, the divine nature. And all of that. So please just know that they're in the building. Show me what I need to see. I'm going to pull a bunch of cards just to get the vibe. All right, we need this one. Here's a Band-Aid. Whoever that's for, past or present. Too bad, so sad, take your medicine. Okay. That's a way to start. The letters, first initial or middle or last initial, D, N, A, O, W, B, or T. So these letters could be relevant to you somehow, some way. Okay, that's in your present. It's funny that came up in your present. Actually, I'm not sure why, but whoever this person is, here's a Band-Aid. Maybe you're handing it to them. Are you handing somebody a Band-Aid? Cancer? That's funny. Right. Or maybe them, you. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit. Just don't force it, right? It only means it's for somebody else watching. We don't want to manifest things that aren't for us, right? Clubs. Something about a club. A group of people, a community, however that is, maybe a bar, a certain club at a bar or restaurant. All right, that's what I'm getting. And then I have nieces or nephews there. This is your hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Hello, everybody. Yeah. So, anywho, something about that. Maybe even grandchildren, nieces, nephews, somebody younger in the fam, right? Somebody in the family, somebody younger. All right, show me what I need to see. Couch potato. Somebody on the couch. Somebody resting. Maybe. Yeah. All right, something about that. Yeah, all right, whatever. So we're going to figure it out here. That's what we're starting with there. Now I'm going to use my elemental oracle, and we're going to get a little bit more of the vibe before I pull my tarot. Show me what I need to see. And that might be it right there. Gravity and groundedness. Here's a Band-Aid. I feel like you're grounded, pretty much, or somebody is. Right? Could be dealing with a water sign. I'm not sure how I'm getting that, but I am, But yeah, here's the Band-Aid. Then I have East and beginnings with the initials, first or last name, D, N, A, O, W, B, or T. So something about that. Then I have fire and ignition with clubs right under this. Is there some kind of passion, right? Something you're really passionate about. But I feel like I feel like a lot of stuff is going on. The fire energy here. around the clubs or whatever that is to you. Nieces or nephews, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Silence and snow. Hello, everybody, popping in and out. It's good to see you. But when it's winter, things die back. So there is a lot of silence. There is a lot of, like, it could be like a death card transformative kind of vibe over you with this niece or nephew or grandchild or what vibe. Okay. And then I have building and atoms. Okay, so the couch potato, right? Shout out to the people that can read the cards backwards. The couch potato and building. Teamwork makes the dream work. Maybe a couple of you are going to be taking it easy. Otherwise, I feel like it's a very dual energy. Somebody wants to build something and somebody's on the couch. So however it resonates with you is fine. I'm going to switch over and I'm going to use my Oz and Wonderland tarot deck here. Show me what I need to see. Starting out with 4 cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Here's a Band-Aid. Somebody's in deep thought about the family or something about the DNA or the ancestral line, the safety and security of it, something like that, something around the home. This is the tree of life, right? This is good. The letters DNAOWBNT, right? Somebody's first name or last name could start with one of these letters. Things have come to a stop. The arguing or whatever at the clubs, things have come to an abrupt stop here. Okay, somebody has a little fire in them. This is blowing right in my face. Sorry, I got my sage burning. I think it's come to a stop. Maybe something argumentative, or there's a group of people that are coming to a stop, a halt. Temperance reversed, nieces or nephews, very imbalanced. Something we're working on, or the grandchildren, or what. I don't know how. Again, I just am, but whatever. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework is maybe trying to, it's on your mind, right? I feel like you're in deep thought about it, but maybe trying to make it balanced, or, I feel like you're trying to heal it or fix it or whatever that is. But that's the hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Okay. I need a bunch of cards, Spirit, please and thank you. Hi, everybody popping in and out. It is good to see you. Somebody hates somebody sitting on the couch. That's funny. It is about filling your own cup, making yourself happy, but somebody's not happy here, or something about that maybe. Couch potato. Maybe they need to recharge, over something, the argumentative or whatever that drive was, that passion. Maybe it wasn't argumentative. Maybe it's just that we have been go so much that we need to slow down. That could be for somebody too, right? Now I have the Sun, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the King of Swords reversed. All right, Queen of Swords reversed. Oh boy, what's going on here? Feel like there could be a lot of hate around you, something about that, right? The Sun's here. Here's a Band-Aid. Yeah, you're in clarity. You're in deep thought, more than likely, but there's a lot of clarity. Things are really good around you, however. I like that, right? But I do feel like you've been grounded and safe and secure and all of that, doing your thing, busy bee, more than likely, right? Around the home especially, or maybe working on the home, right? Because when we work on our own legacies or what, our own home base, right? Yeah, you're working on the tree of life there. Yeah, somebody's completely blocked. Okay. Somebody's completely blocked. Something about new beginnings, right? This is the sweetheart card, technically, but somebody is either against this sweetheart or doesn't like this sweetheart around the home, or there's something off. Maybe it's not that they don't like them. Maybe there's just something there. All right. Well, somebody's lying. I'll tell you that right now. It's dead center in the reading. There's a lot of fire and passion above this. And then clubs. Things are coming to a stop. The lies are coming to a stop. Okay? Chariot reversed. Yeah, that's crowning you. So the next couple of weeks, things are going to be winding down. All right. Somebody's hateful and bitter AF. Nieces and nephews, very imbalanced. We're trying to work on it. Maybe some of you haven't heard from them in a really long time or something, right? This could be hostility here. I don't like that vibe. Like the queen, they're not queens if they're being, hateful and spiteful and, male or female, right? This could be a guy we're talking about. Who knows? You're all different out there. Knight of Pentacles, the shaggy man, planting seeds, opportunities, messages, right? Very slow coming. Somebody's a couch potato and somebody hates it. I feel like you're planting seeds and trying to build, and somebody else over here is not, or something. Okay. Show me. I need a bunch of cards, please. Finally started warming up. I couldn't believe my house was freezing the other day. I could not believe it. Mid-September, and I had to turn my heat on. I didn't keep it on, thank God, but I had to get the chill out of my house. I couldn't believe, I guess I'm just stuck in summer mode. Oh no. All right, so we've got 8 of Cups reversed, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands reversed. Yeah, winter's coming, man. I live in the northern region, northern hemisphere, in New Hampshire. And I'm kind of in the mountain region, and it gets chilly, boy, already. Yeah, I do love this time of year. And I only like the beginning of winter. I like the change of seasons, the holiday. After that, no, I'm all set. I hibernate. 2 more. 1 more. Come on. Something for Cancer. My fellow water sign. Yeah, somebody's not budging. They're a liar. It's hermit. You might be in some solitude time. Maybe you're going to be the couch potato and take it easy for a little bit. Right? But this is really like the wise guy trying to light the light in the dark, trying to teach, trying to maybe guide someone or help someone, right? Something of that kind. Anyway, that's what these cards are about. But dealing with the storms in the past, and here's a Band-Aid, with the exposure card and the happiness card, maybe something recently happened that was really good for somebody that needed a little karma or a little kick in the ass or something like that. All right, here's the 9 of Wands. And if you look, this is in your present for the next couple weeks, right? So I do feel this fire and ignition in you, your passion, Cancer. But here you're exhausted, but at the same time, that hawk or what that's following this warrior soldier, knight, more than likely. Yeah, the white knight. Okay, the white knight. Well, that hawk is a spirit guide, and it's kind of like, you're not taking me down, I got your back. I got your back, whoever that is. Where was this? Right here. So I feel like that passion of you're just going to keep going and keep doing, and maybe it is flipping and flopping, but people have stopped talking or communicating or maybe think, because we have the Chariot down, which is the first fastest card in tarot, and then we have the second fastest card in tarot, and that's turned down. So all this fighting or whatever the passion is, it's done. It's stopped. It's somebody's a liar. They're not standing in their truth, right? This King of Swords either fell off their throne or they were never on it to begin with, whatever that is. All right. Yeah. Bad choices and decisions, nieces or nephews, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, the muck. If I turn this up, you can see the muck where we can't make a choice, right? We don't know what to do. It's like a crossroads decision. But here, they were already made, and the muck is there. It's real. Nieces or nephews right over it, grandchildren, whatever, silence and snow. People are hateful, bitter, cunning. It depends on all of you, right? All right. All right, that's what we got. We're going to get deeper and get a little more clarification and validation. Somebody needs to take their medicine, or already did, or something. And it's just the way it is. You need to learn your lessons, right? Somebody did. Somebody does. King of Swords again. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Here's some truth. Somebody's in deep thought. I have a King of Swords down and a King of Swords up. Obviously, somebody's standing in their truth. The other one isn't. Here's a Band-Aid. Staying grounded and being in deep thought and keeping your wits about you. Okay. Somebody needs to keep their wits about them during this or something. Or had to. All right. It's funny how I heard that loud and clear, like they were in the room with me. Okay. Ten of Pentacles again. The happy home, the tree of life, the comfort, the joy. The Ten of Pentacles is being clarified and validated with the Ten of Pentacles. There's a safety net. Somebody's got some coin, right? And there's initials here, DNA, OW, B, or T. So it could be someone's initials, right? There's new beginnings on the horizon for you, right? New beginnings, the East, right? Starting over or starting afresh or something new that gives you passion, something about that. I need a bunch of cards, please, Spirit. Hi, everybody, tapping in and out. It's good to see you. All right, I have Four of Cups again. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's very greedy or holding on to the past, holding on to the resentment and the bitterness and the imbalanced energies. Nieces and nephews. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Look at mine. It's mine. It's all mine. And if they're not being greedy with money, they're being greedy with the past, and they're holding on to something, right? Holding on a little too tightly, if you ask me. And that's probably why it's a hope, fear, challenge, and homework card. Yeah, Four of Cups again. Look at the blood spilled. Things have come to a dead stop, right? Deep thought right here with this card. You can see, but I also see in that card that that person's getting a little bored, eh? Bored of the blood being spilled. Things are coming to a stop. Something about the clubs. Excuse me, I do have allergies already. They're starting early this year. So, yeah. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups down, and then we have the Strength card down. And we have atoms and building right over this, right? Somebody could be very hateful that somebody's a couch potato. They're trying to build. Somebody's weak. They don't have the strength. They're tired. Are they tired, boss? Somebody's tired. They need to chill or something like that. I think you're pushing yourself, maybe. And that's not always healthy. You gotta chill the hell out. I don't know who that's for, but enough is enough. What the hell? I don't know yet. We're gonna find out. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, there is a lot of silence. A lot of things are like in the ethers that are, stopping, coming to a halt, It's about new beginnings and stopping the argumentative or the fire drive of whatever that is. You know, the lies, the toxic, whatever. Show me. Okay, so, yeah, right? They need to rest. Thank you, Spirit, for validating what I just said. You know, they need to recover, or somebody has recovered. Somebody's trying to heal. They need peace, right? Somebody's very grounded. Here's a band aid with the exposure. Somebody needs to heal after everything that's been going on. It's good, but they need to chill, right? If we don't take care of ourselves, how the hell are we going to take care of others? Right? We got 3 of Pentacles down. Oops, that was not the first one. 2 of Cups down. The World and Justice. Okay. So 3 of Pentacles down. We got, didn't I have the 3 of Pentacles here somewhere? Maybe not. Okay. Oh, building and atoms. This gave me a 3 of Pentacles kind of vibe, right? The building and atoms over the couch potato. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles down. Now, this is either stopping the teamwork kind of thing, not putting into it anymore, not putting into something that isn't, you know, like if we're resting, we need to chill. We need to stop building for a little bit, right? The sweetheart card may not be such a sweetheart right now. Maybe somebody's getting bitchy because they're overtired, they're overstressed, they're overworked, whatever that is. You know, too much on your plate. You need to slow your roll. Somebody does. 2 of Cups down, King of Swords down. This liar's caused the union off. We either don't want this union or don't want the reunion of it. Clubs right over it. Somebody's a liar. Yeah, deep thought. Things have come to a stop. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of change. I have the World right in front of me with the Queen of Swords down. The hate, the bitter. You know, whoever's bitter. Closed door, right? Nieces or nephews, grandchildren. Somebody could be acting childlike. That's what it is. But this is a completely new chapter, right? It's very karmatic. There's a lot of fate and destiny in that card, obviously, being the World. So when we're moving on to new things, like it's completely new. You know what I mean? And that's the hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Whoever this bitter person is, closed door. Okay. That's what it says. What's fair is fair. Planting those seeds with this couch potato. I feel like there's building energy over here, and then over here, it's stopping the building energy. So you're going to have to kind of place that in your own scenarios, you know? But this is about making things right, making them fair. And what's fair is fair, right? I feel like if somebody has a court case or something coming, I'm not a lawyer or an attorney, but I feel like you'll be in the right. You know, it might go in your favor, right? It'll be fair. All right, whatever that is. Or somebody's trying to be fair, but then this King of Swords is very unfair or unlogical. They're you know, do they have no common sense or something? Queen of Swords down again. Somebody is very hateful. Very hostile. Holy moly, this could be definite word witchery. Here's a band-aid. Stay grounded through this word witchery bullshit, right? People need to heal. They need peace. And that's word. It's word. Period. Maybe somebody out there needs to shut up. I don't know. Get over it. I don't know. Yeah, the Tower. Wow. All right. Realizations, but you're not taking me down. Something's coming if it already, or if it didn't happen already, it's coming. There's new beginnings coming. You're not taking me down. I'm resilient AF. I got spirit guides on my back, guiding me, or whatever. All right. The tower is realizations, what was built has got to be, for whatever reason, crumbled to begin again, right? And that's where the beginnings come in, right? This is in the present. So if it hasn't happened, it's going to be soon, shortly, whatever this is. Maybe it's the destruction of this family, you know, or this community. I'm not sure how that's going to fit with you. The hermit down. Somebody might be a little ghosted by this. They might have been ghosted or ghosted the situation. But they're very unhealed. Yeah, clubs. The communication is stopped. I feel like there's a lot of chaos for some of you, you know? But the communication is stopped. The unions are off. The Two of Cups down. It's right in the center of the reading. Did somebody say something out of spite and it just really seriously was not cool? It could be in a lot of different ways, right? Something about the club. Two more cards, please. This is the Six of Wands down. Yeah, there's a community here. There's a club. There's a group of people. It's not a victory. Nieces or nephews. It's publicly acknowledged, but people want to sweep it under the rug, and I don't think that's what this is about, right? Silence and snow right over this. Two of Swords. It's about bad choices and decisions. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Closed door. Somebody's bitter AF. They need to get over it. People are tired of it, and somebody won't let it go. All right, whatever that is. Couch potato, right over it. One more card. They gave me two. Knight of Swords, yeah, aggressiveness. The lies are enough. Page of Pentacles down. Somebody wants this energy to stop. They're sick of it, you know. They're like obsessed. Somebody, you know. They need to stop the messages. They need to stop the behavior. I'm not sure how that is, but it's enough. You know, the lies, it's enough. The woe is me is enough. King of Wands, taking charge and taking names. I like it. You're taking charge. Yeah, somebody needs to give it a rest. This is huge, whatever this is. But sometimes I talk about two and possibly three situations at a time, right? So that's up to you to decipher, right? I'm going to switch it up a little bit. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fucking love this time of year. I only pull this deck out once a year, so I get all excited. Obviously, it doesn't take much to make me excited. Show me what I need to see for Cancer. Thank you. All right, we got the Skeleton and Strength, and I want to show you something because we have Strength over here reversed. So yeah, very dual. All right, hold on. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. Halloween is a scary festival. It is meant to frighten. We are meant to feel the release of being pleasantly scared. We trick or treat even though we know that someone may surprise us. We watch horror films knowing they'll scare us. We even dress as skeletons who have no flesh at all, and their bones are there for all to see. In short, we show our vulnerability at Halloween and our strength in facing our fears too. There is an incredible strength in showing vulnerability. It can often be the bravest course of action and the most frightening. More often than not, it's a powerful catalyst for personal growth, even though we may not be able to perceive it at that time. By showing our true selves and displaying some balanced vulnerability, we can seek and receive greater understanding from others. By admitting that we are wrong or that we don't have the solution when we're expected to, we leave more room to turn things around faster. By asking for help and support rather than acting as martyrs and feeling resentful shows strength and wisdom, not weakness. Should the skeleton card bring itself into your divination, dare to show strength and vulnerability if that's what you really feel. Shame, pride, grudges, or embarrassments are hefty burdens that need not be carried through the darkest of nights. Yeah, let it go. People need to let it go. Somebody's very resentful or something. Okay, I'm going to use my Witch's Familiar deck for those of you who care. Show me what you got for Cancer, please. The Gnome. Okay, custodianship. All right, EFGH. Don't forget to flip and flop. Trying to get the glare out of the card. My nurturing guardianship serves as a stable foundation and is fundamental to your security. I quietly go about my business with a waste not, want not attitude, overseeing all the flora and fauna as caretaker of the element of earth. An attitude that would serve you well when blighted by the trappings of consumerism. Neglect and carelessness cause me concern, and your lack of thought could soon see you become a prisoner of your own making. Take time to take responsibility and ownership for who you are and own your actions rather than deliberately keeping things buried. As I toil away at the soil, I will oversee your growth. Let's weed out together the root cause of any unrest or uncertainty and get to the core of that which vexes you. Allow the fertile earth magic to restore you as you take steps to become a defender and a custodian of your life and the world around you. Yeah. Weeding people out that no longer serves us or keeps us stuck or stagnant or whatever. That's a big thing in today's day. You know, a lot of people are really working on themselves and they don't want to be brought down. They don't want to be stuck in the past. They've done their soul work. These people, they need to do their soul work, and get over it and let it go. Oh, whatever this is, show me what I need to see. This is what it looks like. I don't know the name of it, by the way. Hi, everybody, popping in and out. I wish my comments would stay on my screen when I'm not filming, but it disappears after I'm live, and then I can't go back and read all my comments. So if I don't happen to see it or, I miss it. And plus, my eyes aren't always the greatest. Macarena. Hi, Macarena. The Crow. All right. Representing magic, mystery, and the power of the unknown. The Crow reminds us to embrace the unknown and to tap into our own inner magic. You might be seeing a lot of crows this time of year, a lot of ravens, squawking. They're messengers, right? They're spiritual messengers. All right, I'm going to use my Forest Elf Oracle. Give me one of these, please. Cancer. Thank you. I'm taking the first one. All right, we got the Starlit Canopy. Very nice. Finding guidance and inspiration in the cosmos. I like it. Hmm. Yeah, the starlit canopy, looking up at the sky. I always tell people to keep their eyes to the sky, you know? Yeah, wish fulfillment. It's very magical. Yeah, some of you are really coming into stuff, you know? I'm going to use my grandma's tarot deck. What do you got for us today, Grandma? We're going to close it up. Take a few cards. What do you got today, Grandma? We got gift. We got message. We have sadness, and we have unexpected joy. Awesome. Okay. Message. Yeah, expect a message, or maybe these are messages. The seeds that with that, you know, they were planting over there, the shaggy man, you know, could be something about that. Unexpected joy. I like it. So expect something that you don't expect. Right? That's cool. Sadness, though, there is sadness. Somebody's sad. It could be this person that's holding on too tightly to the past, you know, but you can place it. And there is a small gift given or received in your forecast. Maybe you're gifting somebody. Who knows, right? These are your messages, Cancer. Be cool, be kind, be patient. Please just be a good human. Thank you all for the newer subscribers and commenters and sharers. And, you know, I really appreciate you guys. I wouldn't waste my time. That's not a joke. I'm not just saying it. You know what I mean? I could be doing other things. But yeah, it's important for me to get these out. And hopefully, if you enjoy these kinds of messages and you share them and whatnot, it helps the algorithm for other people that enjoy these kinds of messages as well. So yeah, I'll see you soon with your next messages. Enjoy. Ciao.